Kumusta mga Jetflix? Sa pagtuloy na pagsunod sa batas patungkol sa COVID-19 pandemic, ang mga tao ay napipilitan mag-stay sa loob ng bahay. May mga alternative tayong pwedeng gawin. For example, manood ng TV, cable, at Netflix. Paki-like and subscribe and share ang ating YouTube channel para updated kayo sa mga bagong content na lalabas. Ang Netflix ay isang platform kung saan pwede kayong manood ng iba't ibang series, movies, at mga documentaries na available sa buong mundo na pwede nyo manood in higher definition. Ang dokumentaring ito ay tungkol sa isang tao kayang makipagnegosasyon o bumili ng mga bagay na hindi kayang bilhin ng ordinaryong tao. Isang halimbawa dito ay mga mamahaling motor, mga sasakyan, mga helicopter, submarine, pati nuclear weapon. Kung tawagin siya ay Tarzan. Hindi itong Tarzan na ito Itong Tarzan na ito.
They told me, well, we have like 600 helicopters. Go take anyone you want. So I succeeded in negotiating the aircraft from $1 million down to $650,000. The same helicopter in the United States was costing approximately $10 million.
So here you're getting top technology helicopters for a fraction of the price.
Tumungo naman tayo sa isa sa mga kasama ni Tarzan na kung tawagin ay Juan. Si Juan naman ang tinatawag na accountant. Siya ang nagbabudget, siya ang bumibili, at siya nagdidikta kung magkano ang bilihan.
I understand today you could not charter it for under $1 million. And inside that bell mouth, I just stuck these birds in there, together with motorcycles and all kinds. It was just perfect. The whole thing was perfect.
When those guys, they saw that these people, they can take anything.
Being able to deliver on that deal like that, you sort of create a name for yourself. Doors were opening. Things were taking place. And we got caught up in that.
I became wealthy, rich, known. I could do anything and everything. I wanted a yacht, I got a yacht. I want a Ferrari, I got Ferrari. I want a Mercedes, got Mercedes. I want the girls, I was getting the girls. And I bought a limo. You know, I had the driver was taking my little girl to kindergarten. It was very nice feeling to live like that, you know, kind of like untouchable.
The camera was disguised as a device in the hotel.
It was a radio, which was connected to the wall, and I was sure it was a camera.
He looked right at it, he pointed and said, "There is a camera inside this object."
Because me and Juan, in that time we were playing spy games. In downtown Miami we had a spy store. And I saw exactly the same camera in the spy store. And he said, no, it's not the camera. I said, Alex, I swear this is a camera.
Of course, he was 100% right.
It happened to be a camera. I was right.
I said, look, if you're full of shit, if you think there's a camera in there, go take the freaking thing apart. You know, don't freaking insult me. And he looked at it, he thought about it, and then he said, I guess I'm wrong. That cost me about 5 years of my life. It's stress.
As usual, I crawled into his car and we're talking about it. And he said, you won't fucking believe this. He said, they're getting ready to purchase a Russian sub and broker it to the Colombian traffickers so they can run dope to the United States. I mean, it just blew.
I was approached somewhere down there by very important people. So they told me, listen, this is the deal. We want to get this submarine, and I said, you can get it. I said, but what exactly you want to do with it? because if we're going to use it, it has to be a big job. No, she says, I think that 40 ton will be a problem. He told me, how much do you think this thing is going to cost? I thought of one. A long time ago, he had told me, Tony, every time that you go into these suckers,
Si Tony ang nagsisilbing middleman
notice can come.
ng mga bagay na ibinibenta ni Tarzan.
So I say to him, look, I think that would fit.
Siya rin ang naghahanap ng mga potential buyer.
So 50 what? I said 50 million. He says, are you mind? Eventually I make a deal with them and they told me, Tony, mijo, be straight with us. I said, I think that we can get it for 30 million and you just put $5 million expensive. So we settled for
And a friend of mine living in St. Petersburg, he was a general director of a factory. And I said, Misha, tell me something. I know it's going to be a strange question. Is this possible to buy a military submarine? He called me in 2 days and he said the answer is yes.
I took yesterday to Admiral. Really? Yeah, he said that he got to the top of the top of the top. Really? For how many we want and anyone we want. Really? Yeah. Yeah, man, that's really good news, That's the kind of news that I'd like to hear.
I called immediately Juan and I said, Juan, we can get a submarine. Prepare yourself for travel. We're going to Russia.
Tarzan, he told me we're having a very important meeting this afternoon.
We did meet with the captain of the submarine. He did bring some Navy admirals.
Bases are the most closely guarded facilities. Without permission, you can't enter those bases, even if you're a member of the armed forces of that country.
And of course they said, you guys are welcome. Let's get into the
I
submarine.
mean, I go there and I walk inside of a Russian submarine and I think that we're going to buy these things. I couldn't believe it.
He could not believe that we in the submarine, in the secret Navy base.
I mean, they started to guide us everywhere. They showed us the weapon system. They showed us the electronic deterrents. They showed us the communication department.
When I was getting out of the sub, Tony told me, Tarzan, we have to get a picture. I said, Tony, picture of what? He said, picture of the submarine.
I had a camera and I gave my camera to Tarzan. I said, Tarzan, just take a few pictures.
I said, Tony, you're crazy. They're gonna kill us. And Tony said, I don't care. You take the picture. We're not gonna get the money. We need the proof.
I need a picture to convince those guys in Cali that I have been there, that this thing was.
I came to the captain. I said, Captain, I'm sorry, but I want to ask you another stupid question. Can I take the picture? And the captain said, the question is really stupid. The answer is no. I said, you cannot, it's a military base. You cannot take the pictures here. I said, we really need it. I said, how about $200? $200 was a lot. A lot. They were making probably a month, $20, $30. I offered him right there on the pier $200. And what do you think? The guy agreed. I took the picture of Tony of the submarine, then I took the picture of the captain of the submarine, then somebody took the picture of me with the captain of the submarine. It's like we're buying a car. Like we're buying a used car, we're buying the submarine. Everything was smooth, beautiful. Mission is accomplished. Nice.
One was, I believe, a Cuban and a Venezuelan passport. They just walked into the base and not only walked into the base, but given a tour of the base. This is drug traffickers, criminals, getting access to a submarine base to look and see and shop for a boat in the Russian base. That's just unheard of. So
as Tarzan returns from our trips to Russia, he and Tony were taking pictures just like tourists take pictures of anything, right? And then Tarzan would come back with his camera, and Tarzan was leaving these pictures on his desk.
I started looking at them, and it was pretty shocking.
Little did Tarzan know that his buddy Yasevich, Agent Yasevich, he of course helped himself to all these pictures.
So that's when we reached out.
Charge up the batteries for the electric motors. And once it goes silent and goes underwater, it could disappear.
Nga pala, ang inyong ka-Jetflix.
It can't be impossible because Tarzan.
Kita-kita tayo sa susunod na episode. Maraming salamat!